You're out of the Champions League, but you must be so proud of that performance tonight.
Yeah, I think the way we played in the first half was amazing, and the tempo was really high. And to be 3-0 up in the first half against a team as Milan is not bad, I think. And we should have done it in the second half as well to keep that tempo. But it's quite hard. The way we played in the first time, the tempo was so high. It's not always easy to keep that tempo in the second half as well. And the thing is, we dropped a little bit in the second half, and that's why we couldn't score the fourth goal.
Arsene Wenger said before the game he was convinced you could go through tonight. How confident were the team?
I think you could see it in the first half, the way we played. We said we just go for it from the start, push them on their own half and create chances, and that's what we did. I think the boss believed in it, but the players as well, and that's what we showed in the first half.
It was all about the goals in many people's eyes, but the clean sheet was just as important. A word for the defence.
Yeah, a clean sheet is always easy. It's always great for the defence, of course. We knew that if they scored one, we should have scored 6. So that was really important for us to keep that clean sheet.
What sort of sign is that to the rest of the Premier League that you can beat the Serie A leaders 3-0 so convincingly?
Yeah, I think the way we played in the first half, if we can be consistent like that the whole season, I'm not worried we will be in the top 4.
Is there a chance that tonight is going to give you a boost ahead of Monday night's game, or is it going to affect your confidence with what's going on?
I think it will give us a boost because of course we're disappointed because we're out of the Champions League. But the thing is, we need to take the great feeling out of this game, the way we played in the first half, and take that into the next games ahead of us.
Thomas, do you think this obviously was a great night for the club in terms of this big Champions League game? How important is it that you get these games here next year by qualifying again for it?
Yeah, that's really important. I think Arsenal is a team that belongs in the Champions League, and that's what we will try to achieve in the next following games and get in that top 4.
How confident are you in getting top 4, maybe third now? What's that possibility?
Yeah, at the moment, the way we played in the first half, I'm really confident. But it's not always easy to be consistent in top football. And if we do that, like if we achieve what we did today in the next following games, I'm really confident we'll be in the top 4, maybe top 3.
What have you learned from this year's Champions League?
Sorry?
What have you learned from this year's Champions League?
That we have to do better in the away game. The way we played in AC Milan we were not ourselves. I think the way we played there was not the Arsenal. The way we played today was what we are really, and we should be then more consistent in 2 legs next year.
Thomas, can you explain why a team can work so hard against Tottenham and against Milan and yet not quite produce it in other games? Why that lack of consistency?
Yeah, what I said is it's not always it's hard to be consistent in top football. I think the team who is the most consistent will win prizes, and I believe in that. But you have to be confident that the quality is in the team, and we can do it. But that's what we showed today. And if you are consistent every game, I'm confident we will do well in the next following games.